What's up guys, welcome back. So TCG metagame breakdown, end of July, halfway July 2022. So past few days, we had the North American World Championship qualifier. As you know, we in Europe, we have our European Championship next month. So that's a completely different format with Power of the Elements being legal. So anyway, so past weekend again, the North American World Championship qualifier. This is the particular breakdown. Again, all the sources will be in the video description. And on first sight, it's our format is super diverse. You have to give it to Konami. You know, you have two options, either Tier 0 format, which is coming up, or very similar to Spellbook Dragon Ruler format as in 2013, with like 2 or 3 decks, you know, present in the format, or this. I mean, look at the diversity. A lot of different decks, adventure, you know, punk, hybrids. I've seen zombie decks doing really well, you know, with the new support as well. Tri-Brigade, Sky Striker, and Floowandereeze, Swordsoul, and the list goes on. So this is really nice. But now, look at the players' roster. This should be the top 8, right? I mean, look at all the names. A really stacked top 16, top 8, and eventually the finals as well. Both finalists, like Ryan Yu, he was already the Dragon Duel champion, was it back in 2017? I think so, with Chainburn, I think? Yeah, it should be. While Hansel Aguero was about 10 years ago, back in 2010, 2011, he was a North American champion as well. So it's, you know, I believe the first time in history a player won the North American World Championship qualifier championship twice. So fantastic. And as soon as I saw the list, at least first of all, I saw that Swordsoul won the championship, the tournament. I was like, oh, Swordsoul. Okay, that's something I definitely did not expect. I expected maybe Despia because, you know, the surprise factor, and or Marincess. But Marincess is there, but, you know, it was really close. But as soon as I saw the list, I was like, yes, this is, by the way, the list. All 4 top 4 deck lists are revealed on the written coverage on the Konami website, so also fantastic. Written coverage is back like in the old school days. So, a couple of things caught my attention. First of all, Mystic Mine. Is it finally going to get banned? Who knows? I think we can expect our list, what is it, in December, I think, Konami announced? Plus Rivalry. So, 2 big floodgates here already main decked in the Swordsoul deck list, but outside of that, I think no surprises. Seems pretty generic for a Swordsoul deck list. Same for the side deck, right, with Anti-Spell, which was already also huge in the finals as well, obviously against Sky Striker. But I mean, it worked out. It's I think here in this format you can definitely expect that your opponent is playing Mystic Mine. It should be banned. We all know it should be banned. Is it going to get banned? Probably. Same for Rivalry of Warlords. Again, this could be, you know, something for our next format, right? With Power of the Elements legal, Mystic Mine legal. That's completely different compared to the OCG format where they also have Maxi. So who knows, we might not get an actual Tier 0 format. But props to him. Yeah, like twice, at least winning the championship twice is amazing. Fantastic. Second place, Ryan Yu. So again, Ryan was also really close. I think with his signature deck. No, at least, I mean, Ryan Yu, he's playing so many different decks, but I don't know. He's also topping with Sky Striker a lot, but any surprises? I don't think so. You know, Mystic Mine in the main deck, obviously Striker is one of those decks that can capitalize on the Mystic Mine a lot. And I mean, if you've seen the finals and feature matches from Ryan, he's a Sky Striker god. He pilots his deck really well. And as you know, Sky Striker is a deck that has the capability to play multiple hand traps plus floodgates. You know, like Dimensional Barrier, there can only be one as well, and of course the Mystic Mine, as we've said before. So the thing is that both finalists were playing Mystic Mine, so can we finally see a ban on the card? Who knows? maybe in you know, post Euros in the next month, where Mystic Mine might you know, still do something. Third place we see Floowandereeze. Did we expect, or could we expect Floowandereeze doing well? Yeah, definitely. He was also taking the Simorg Bird of Protection. I believe it, you know, it special summons something from, or it can special summon itself from the grave, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while when I saw the card. Plus it can bounce back a spell and trap from your opponent. I think it's something like that. But outside of that, seems, you know, pretty straightforward for a Floowandereeze deck. The no material, I guess, could catch people by surprise, but Shifter is really strong. The main deck, Draw a Logbird, also really good against a lot of top tier decks, right? So Floowandereeze definitely at least don't count out this deck. And this was my money deck, my pick for the tournament next to Despia. Marincess. Elijah was also a YCS winner not too long ago, I think. Was it Chicago? Not sure. Because Marincess might be a little bit under the radar, maybe, if that makes sense. But I think the biggest strength of the deck is that it has so many one-card plays, obviously, right? The whole Marincess engine ends on a relatively strong board. Plus, as you see, it can make so many hand traps. Triple Nibiru, triple Ash, triple Ghost Ogre, triple Veiler, triple Imperm. It has a Marincess trap that can be activated from the hand, and triple talents to, you know, catch people by surprise. So the deck is a powerhouse as well, and he ended up 4th place, so top 4 as well. It is what it is. But so those are the top 4 deck lists that are already revealed on the Konami coverage page. And 2 things left. First of all, the floodgates. What about the floodgates? What can Konami do? Is it like, you know, the same with Mexi a couple of years ago? Is it like a necessary evil to keep the game, you know, at least the balance of the game in check, healthy? You know, you give your explanation. I don't know. Okay, there are cards that Lightning Storm, Cyclone, like back in the old school days we had stuff like Royal Oppression or you know, other unhealthy cards, and we didn't have too many spell and trap destruction or removal. We only had Typhoon, Giant Tornado and Heavy Storm. But now we have so many spell and trap destruction cards that, you know, in theory we should have, you know, floodgates shouldn't be that big of a deal. Then again, we saw in the finals that Mystic Mine was big, well, throughout the entire tournament. Mystic Mine here in the finals, rivalry, anti-spell in game number 3, you know, pulling off the win, right? So, I don't know. We could see on our next list, whenever we get that you know, some floodgates might be on there or could come on the list. Anti-spell, Mystic Mine being banned could be something, because I don't see, you know, them, at least Konami, hitting too many floodgates. I'm not sure what to do with it. Or they might release a new card that, you know, a couple of years ago with Nibiru, Dark Ruler No More, and Shifter, I believe. You know, something to combat the floodgates as well. That might happen. While last, and that's for our European Championship, it should be in a month, a couple of weeks, where we have a completely different format. Power of the Elements is going to be legal, and, you know, we have 3 new decks entering, 3 big decks, as we've seen in the OCG, entering the format. And I mean, okay, our format is a bit different. Mexi, Mystic Mine, so Tier 0 might not be completely there, but things are definitely going to change when Power of the Elements is, you know, going to be released. So for me, that's it. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Riddim signing out. Peace.